Hello everyone, this is Deepak Young Buddha. So if you're new here, do subscribe guys. And after a couple of days, I had take like so long day break, right? So that's why I did not upload a video about English, right? So today I'm gonna talking about and like everybody has a problems, they understand English but they cannot speaking English good, right? And I have this problem, so that's why I need to probably I would like to say about what we need to do, and if we can do this, technique, maybe we will you know easily speak English. So that's why, and I'm gonna make a video about why we cannot speak English good, right? So and what is your weak point? First, you should to write a comment, guys, and I will tell you my weak point is I cannot, yeah, I speak English, I understand English, but I cannot English long time, right? And I speak English just for a short times, and uh, around 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes I can speak English in front of a lot of other people, but and after a couple of minutes and I can back to the same point. I mean, I did not speak like a long time, so I need to talk in my, mother tongue, right? So this is a big issue. Maybe everybody has, right? So today I need to try to correct this. It's our big mistake. So that's why. And first is most important, a lot of people learning English, but they try to speaking English, right? But there is problem, they all people face, beginner, like it to intermediate level, or like all type of like a learner, right? And but they try to like jump direct, uh, I mean, like advanced level, which is very bad point for beginner, when someone is start initial phase. So that's why uh, we don't need to like speak like advanced level if we are beginner, right? So, and another point is most important, start small, and small sentence, right? Small but correct. As a sorry, grammatically as well, uh, good vocabulary and easy vocabulary, right? So this is most important. And another is most important, and yeah, in front of you, I am your example, right? So we need to practice in front of camera. I mean, when you practice, you should to you should to record yourself, right? And after like finish your practice, and you should to like listen your pronunciation, sentence, so all things, right? And maybe which is help for your pronunciation as well, your confidence is going to improve, right? So another is most important, we don't need to translate, right? If we can translate our mother tongue, I mean, if I am Nepali and I try to translate in Nepali to Nepali, right? And this is not correct, this is not like actually effective way, right? And we need to try to understand in English, right? So which is help our improve English, right? If we can every word translate, in like Hindi, in like uh, what is your like, it depends what is your mother tongue, right? In Nepali, in Bengali, and this is not effect. So we need to stop this matter, right? And another is like but I never use this method, shadow technique. I never use, but if a maximum teacher said, like includes, them video, and they try to, practice shadow. But I don't know actually what do you mean. Sorry, what is the shadow? But I will try, guys. I will try. And another, it's the most important thing, like you know we need to research our lack of point. Where is our lack of point? Lack. I mean English, right? And like another is most important. Like some beginner doing a lot of mistake, right? And they they watch like some like a content English content creator, and they try to copy all things. This is impossible, brother, per or just a day, right? This is impossible, right? And almost we need to spend 3, 4, 6 months, right? And per me, right? And I had spent around in English journey, uh you know around 8 months complete. But I understand English, but I cannot speak perfectly, because when I was initial phase, I had a lot of mistakes, right? So that time I was focused, grammatically as well vocabulary. So first thing is most important. We don't need to think like grammar and then like vocabulary. Just we need to just practice and just reading, right? This is good way maybe. And and another problem is most important. This is like everybody has big problems, but I mean, all people able to speak English, but there is, doing mistakes, like they try to, like professional level, right? This is impossible when you beginner, right? So just, and another is most important. Like I have faced these problems, and I would like to talking about, from my personal perspective. And if I have a partner, I can, speak good, like a good reply, and whatever you want to ask me, I can easily do answer. But if I can practice alone, and I'm gonna stop somewhere, I mean I did not find like appreciate or right. So this is the big problems. Maybe everybody face, right? And but how we can like correct our this mistake, right? So we need to like we have so a lot of platform, like if like we have so many online platform, and we can join. And another thing is most important, right? And in Asia, right? And not Asia actually, in the world it's famous, like Fundi, right? And which is very very famous in, like in India, in Bangladesh, in Nepal as well, like on other country, right? But And this is good way, that is good, so effective, effective if, right? And another is most important, maximum, beginner practice with ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT has limited time, right? If you are a new for ChatGPT, and ChatGPT provide you just for, limited time. I mean, you can practice with ChatGPT 25 minutes, 30 minutes, just per 35 minute maybe, right? And another is, if you can, subscription, buy a subscription from ChatGPT, you can practice a long times. So, and another thing is most important, I'm gonna ask you guys, you are good learner or bad learner? Write a comment. And for me, I am a good learner, but I'm not intelligent person, right? And as well, right now, I'm a beginner guy. I'm not like, I cannot deserve like, I am like a perfect guy and I deserve like A1. No, I deserve A1, A2, but B1, B2, C1, C2, I cannot deserve, bro. Because, I have a lot of lack of point, and it's a grammatically, the, vocabulary. Yeah, like my, grammar, it's so very bad. So, yeah, I have used a lot of, grammar book as well, like vocabulary book. It's still, I am reading every day 2 hours, 3 hours, right? So how many time did you spend for English, guys? Right now, write a comment. So don't give up, practice English. Practice is most important. If you do not practice English, your English is gonna not improve your, this years, right? I mean 2026. That's why this years it's our years, bro, right? So that's why we should practice a lot, right? So bye, see you tomorrow.